Wait,
Wendigo.
I'm gonna find.
Hey, welcome back, everybody.
Back, everybody.
Part 2 of our session.
I'm gonna fucking die
Fuck.
again.
First big announcement, though.
A reminder to tune in June 30th for our gay stream, Pride stream.
Our gay night.
Gay.
It's gonna be gay as shit. It's gonna be gay as fuck. It's gonna
Make
be amazing.
sure to tune in. It's gonna be lots of fun. I'm excited to send off Pride Month with you guys. So
Jordan, say it.
No.
Damn it.
Be supportive.
Wow.
I was just curious.
Support your friends.
All right, Cam, you said you had something as well?
Yes.
Please be a real announcement.
It's not.
then no.
All right, perfect. We're going to get back into it. Does anyone want to recap?
Do it.
Oh boy.
Alrighty. So.
Fuck Phantom Sugar.
All right.
The fuck? What
You gave this gremlin
What'd
water
you
after
put in
midnight.
that
What's
fucking
going on?
bacon? Dry.
Nothing.
Love.
Bacon. All right. So they want nuts in their mouth.
Yes.
All right. So
There's no way we could ever be for kids. Like,
I
as
know.
like an audience. No.
So, as we came into session last week, we, had our arguments of where we left off or whatever. But we ended up in a long rest. And Jordan had a dream. I'm sorry, Hades had a dream where he saw a wispy silhouetted figure with golden knot eyes.
Silver knot eyes.
Silver knot. I'm sorry. What did I say? Gold?
Yes.
I meant silver.
You were
Silver.
thinking of the cockle.
Yes, I was thinking of the cock. He saw a silver knot-eyed figure with the shadow of a Wendigo behind it. I think there's some black ichor involved as well.
Yes.
After all of that, we came up. Ash in hand finally woke up after, an entire night of being unconscious after being attacked by Wendigos. And tried to leave the room, but Judge wouldn't let him. So there was strife. The commander made Judge go away. Ashenhand closed the door. Wayfinder tried to convince him to come out. Ashenhand kicked Epitaph and the injured Scab out of the room to be alone. While that was happening down the hall in the bar.
Thank you. You know what? Take your inspiration right now.
Oh, absolutely.
Something I just couldn't get through my head.
So, stairs.
Probably your hand went from this to this.
I was like, yeah, one floor.
I just
Anyway.
I just think in general, when there's like a restaurant and an inn, usually the rooms are up top.
You feel me? You feel
Anyway.
Well, every town's built different.
Anyway, while they were all in the bar area, a sister from the church came by and brought some torches that they said helped keep the Wendigos away from the church. It warded them off a little bit. These torches were activated by an elvish word and had blue flames.
Do you remember what the elvish word was?
I believe night.
Ignite.
Ignite. Okay. Yeah, I wasn't really paying attention.
That's also
The only word I heard was night.
That's fair.
So,
Just making sure. Just checking.
while all of that was happening and Ashhand was alone in his room, which by the way, that's one of my songs on my playlist.
That hasn't been released yet because your week didn't happen yet.
I know.
Spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert. He snuck out the window since nobody would let him leave. And he went to the edge of the woods where Sir Pyrolus, the Gilded Cockle, Ashenhand's goal was to sit and meditate near the woods to try and connect with the corruption that's inside of him. But the gold bird wouldn't leave him alone. So he taught Sir Pyrolus how to meditate. After a few failed tries, Sir
That's
Tireless
putting a
began to
slant on
meditate. I'm not done. Began to meditate. Well, Ashen Hand moved about 50 feet away at this point, and hold on, I'm not done. And was broken out of his trance by the feeling of heat. It was getting real hot. And he
Oh. Yeah, we got something that's about to be happening.
it's crazy. And when he opened his eyes and looked over, Sir Pyrolus the Gilded Cockle was on fire. But that didn't really seem strange because he's a fire elemental on the inside. So he was just like, Ashley was just like, fuck it, and moved farther away from the fire.
They're sitting next to you.
Look!
You didn't ask me.
So, Ashley just keeps moving farther away, about 60 feet now. And while he's in his little trance, trying to, get this corruption pinpointed, the Golden Bird's fire gets out of control. And it's really big and it's burning me from 60 feet away, if that tells you anything. So, the townspeople start yelling fire. All the senior and junior officers, except Epitaph, rush out and begin to quell the fire with the efforts of pretty much everybody. They get the Guild Cockle to calm down, while simultaneously a couple of the junior officers go and, pull Ashen Hand away from the fire, which breaks him out of his trance. And so Ashen Hand screams at them because he's pissed that he got pulled out of his trance.
It's almost there.
He was almost there.
Blue balled like a bug.
Blue balled like a motherfucker.
Got him right on the edge and stopped.
Yep, exactly. Edge like a motherfucker. So Ashen Hand screams at them and walks away, and Wayfinder decides to follow him. And when they get out of earshot of everybody, she begins to lay into him. Saying all these things about, are you with us? Are you against us? If I just left you there to die, would you be okay with that? This and that.
I will not let you endanger my people.
I will not let you endanger my people.
I think another inspiration should be given right now.
Absolutely. That speech was amazing.
You're saying that right now until you hear the number.
Yes, Kristen has an absorbent amount of inspiration. It's hilarious.
Clip that. Crazy.
He's so pissed. So, they do their thing. Ashen Hand says, fuck it. I'm going into the woods. Take it inspiration.
Oh, me. I'm kind of generous today.
Dirty to me.
And Wayfinder, in her anger, says, go ahead.
Yep.
And then she
Wanders off.
She wanders off and starts hearing the voices of her crew coming from the forest, as well as a scream that came from Ashen Hand that sounded painful, emotionally painful.
Which alerted everyone else to
his whereabouts.
Did you mention Keeper heard red?
Oh, yeah. The Keeper also failed their wisdom saving throw and heard red from inside of the forest.
Except the Keeper had Hades right there.
Right.
Yeah,
So,
So Wayfinder is just kind of. So do I get another inspiration?
no, you don't got one.
I'm going to take it right now, as opposed
So,
to...
Bullshit.
So, instead of getting right into things, Andromeda.
Oh, no.
Andromeda! What is something, like, you would say Andromeda desires right now? Like, is there anything that, like, maybe even in the moment, like, I want this to happen?
I'm terrified for Wayfinder. I just heard Red's voice.
Mm-hmm.
I need to know that Wayfinder is safe. Because I know she's lost people.
Alright, B, I need you to roll me a D100,
Do
please.
you know?
I want you to know. You hear this.
I know you've lost people. I know all of us have lost people. I don't know if you've lost.
You hear this voice in your head.
Andromeda knows for all damage.
You hear this voice in your head, Andromeda, and it's echoing
lost your sight.
through.
Yes, but also anybody.
Your wishes are
Oh, no.
And immediately you can pinpoint, you know the exact location of Wayfinder.
Okay.
You know exactly where to go to find them. They are fine.
You found a
Wayfinder,
way.
You, out of like hearing all these voices and kind of
Wayfinder.
taking a step back to try to catch yourself, and you sit down, all of a sudden you feel protected by what you have no idea. But for some reason you feel like the voices quiet. And you are okay.
That's
46.
46.
46.
Oh. Huh.
Keep toes down. Keep toes down.
Well, you're fine. Time to lose a limb. The doll lost a limb.
I need you to roll me a d10.
Okay. 5. Right in the middle.
After you hear that, like, that command, what do? Like that, like, your wishes are command. Like, do you feel like something about you changes?
Well, I know she's safe. So I feel like my attention would shift.
Okay.
And it would then be focused on there's something else keeping our people from being safe right now. And it's the big fucking monster who's causing problems.
As you're doing that and kind of like do this to like stop yourself, like, okay, we got another problem. You see as your hand, when it moves, this light glow of light, like red light, is like follows it. Like for a brief, like anytime you move it, it's just like a trail of light. It's like kind of a red color.
That's cool.
Horrifying.
I'm light painting while I'm...
Yeah.
And these are mine.
This one's yours.
And then you take 12 points of force damage as something in your mind just breaks a little. What are you guys doing?
So my question is, are we
Do we
supposed
see-
to tell you when we have a certain amount of those?
Yes.
What number is that?
5.
What, you didn't
Five.
tell
And
us?
I
Five
don't
is not
remember
the
you
limit.
saying
Five
I thought it
is
was
the
ten.
Yeah, that
minimum.
we have
5
to
is
use.
yes,
use
but
it.
when you have 5, I need to know.
Well,
Yes.
I have 5.
Okay.
I've had 5 since.
That's why when he had 5, the thing happened. Good to know. We'll get to you then.
Well, I also said I wanted to use
Yeah, but this.
There's also when you were making what your death saves.
Mhm. We'll get to you then in a minute. So, are you guys still moving to go towards Wayfinder, or do you just immediately stop? You see, Keeper stops for a second, and then it's like, wait, okay, no, let's just still continue on. So, you guys are moving towards their direction. What are you doing after your angry yell? What's going on in Ashen Hand's mind?
He
As you are 20 feet in the forest, alone.
Mhm. He is having a full breakdown. He's pissed. He's sad. He is just emotional. He's an emotional wreck, which is not something he's used to. You know, he's always been so stoic and so stone cold, you know. So he's going through all these emotions that he's not familiar with, and he's just having a full breakdown.
Make me a concept.
He's probably wailing the entire time. He is not being quiet.
Someone from like a loud
8. Oh,
scream
yeah, 8.
to a
So,
Well,
though I can't hear the voices anymore, do I still hear
Oh,
his
yeah.
wailing? You know he's alive.
You also hear it coming from the forest.
They're like Nagi said those?
Mhm.
Or Wayfinder? I apologize.
I mean, I guess both work, right? Technically.
I mean, it's out,
You would know-
it's out there. We know your
Yeah.
name is, but Wayfinder.
It
names,
clicks
man.
with
Code
me that his wailing is not. I'm not the only one who's hearing his wailing.
Mhm.
And I
You
started
are
to show
actually having a
whether
full-on
to go
panic
after
attack.
Yes, a full mental breakdown, panic attack, anxiety.
Yeah.
He's shaking, he's shivering, he's sobbing, and he looks like a deer while he's doing all of that.
Oh yeah,
And he sounds like a deer. He looks pathetic.
And he's just in the middle of the forest at this point.
About 20 feet in.
So he's just inside.
Mouse. Is there anything you are desiring right now?
I start bolting.
With this new news,
What do you desire?
yeah. What is he desiring in the moment?
In the moment, it is probably curiosity of the strangeness of this woods area. He remembers, obviously, when he went into it and how strange it was, the weird occurrences he dealt with. And also, he's just very observant. So he pays attention to everything everyone else is doing, regardless of whether or not they realize he's paying attention. He pays attention. So if he notices that something's going on with them, then yes, that piques his interest.
Well, you hear the wailing. Would that pique your interest over the curiosity of the woods? Like what?
He's a fucking nerd.
And like,
No, it depends on how strong the desire is.
why don't you roll me a d20?
The big boy.
10.
Oh, right in the middle. That
Right in the
bitch
middle.
did one of these.
I
Wish
feel
y'all
like that's
could have
more
seen
of a curiosity for you than it is a desire, right? Like you're curious about what it is, but it's not necessarily a desire. Is there maybe like an answer to something he wants? I mean, you are the book reader, the trying to figure out the mystery kind
Yeah,
of.
what the fuck is going on with these woods? He said that.
Well, yeah, but he said it was more of a
Well, he also gauged his
Curiosity.
own interest in it too. So
right. So that's why
That's true.
I'm trying to pin down something more specific if he has something in mind. And once you do, I need you to roll me a d100.
I mean, obviously, I think then,
I guess which mystery are you more interested in uncovering? Is really what it comes down to. Both of them are mysteries to you.
well, I mean, he specifically said, though, whether or not that was a desire or more of like a curiosity. And I think for him, it definitely is more of a curiosity. I think in terms of desires, the only thing that's ever really been a desire for him is knowing exactly what happened, and his situation to be banned from his home, as well as his lost love.
Interesting. Okay. Do you want this info at the table, or do you want it at a later time? Like a personal, but not that.
I would say it's fine at the table.
Okay. So first roll me a d100 as you
Die.
hear a voice that seems familiar in a way. A voice you've encountered before.
It's for you. There's this one. Yes. 47.
Wow. One number off of mine.
Yeah,
Oh.
48 in
I have 46.
46.
Because they're both my sets of dice. They're both attuned with my energy.
And then roll me a d10.
3.
Interesting. Okay. As you hear this voice tell you whatever you desire will be answered. And you think back and you notice that a twist of fate in your past. You remember running into the harmed creature. You remember speaking with Lilith. You remember that the only person who really knew what was going on besides your lost love is your sister. The one who was jealous and envious of you.
Mm.
You noticed there was a plot between them and the mother of your love to get you out of the picture.
That makes complete sense. We are from rival houses.
Yes. But it was because, unlike your sister, you didn't seem to be as easily controlled. You obeyed, but you didn't just do something because someone told you to do something. Ironically, your own free will was the reason, the way that you carried yourself, the way you were proud of yourself, was your own downfall in a sense.
I mean, it makes sense. He definitely has an identity crisis.
Mm.
Like he wants to be like the true drow like character, but also he gets screwed out of opportunities all the time, specifically because he's a man. So it makes sense.
Yes, you were definitely heavily set up. I need you to take 5 points of force damage.
Not too bad.
And nothing seems off about yourself. But anyone who decides to talk to Malice, let me know, and I'll let you know what you see.
I look at Malice all the time because every time I'm around him, I think about Red because of wizards.
Fair.
Been a person of interest since
As
the
you're
get-go.
walking them, you would notice as he is like walking, and you like kind of look at him, and he kind of looks at you. His eyes themselves seem to swirl, and it's a weird swirling effect.
I like
Color.
shake my head because I think I'm also having a breakdown because I am glowing red.
Yeah.
And I'm just like,
DeAndre, as this damage you take, this creeping feeling is like crawling up your spine. And you feel like there's a presence that you've ran into before, but you can't quite put it on the tip of your tongue. You know it's watching you, whatever it is.
Okay.
You guys come upon, or you bolted for the woods, correct?
Not into the woods, but to the outskirts of where
Okay.
I think he is.
Okay. I would say as you're going that way and they're going that way, they're seeing you just start heading towards the woods, essentially.
I see you bolt, so I bolt.
You still feel protected, if that makes you feel any better.
It does.
Can anybody else see glowing red from...
Anyone want to make a perception check? I don't know who's paying attention to your hands.
Am not.
I mean,
I don't know, at this point.
to me.
I would say as you're like seeing the move, you see like this like fade of light kind of like go up with their hand and like when they move it and stuff.
And I haven't noticed that before.
No. Just it's very
from me are
So
bright
you
white
would
lights.
notice
it's
it
very
if you're
faint
the
too,
hydros
might
and
I add. It's like very like noticeable for you because it's your own hand, but for everyone else it's very faint and like just so slightly.
All right. Well, I don't say anything. I just.
Of course, why would you?
He doesn't talk.
Meta, speak up.
I literally
words.
come from a family full of spies.
Oh yeah,
and
for sure.
very sneaky.
I'm not saying you're not right to do what you're
Yeah,
doing.
no.
I'm just gonna give you shit. Anything you want to do? It's all of you. Like I guess everyone in the junior officers that were with you guys.
I would say so.
Okay.
At this point, I would have probably gotten
The
my shit
whaling's gotten
together.
worse,
Yeah.
mind you. So I need. We're gonna need initiatives. Everyone needs to roll, except for you.
Mhm.
And
It's in the trash.
Don't worry, I'm probably with.
Battle map.
No,
I do. I should probably have the
Don't
best
mess
Cameron's
it
gonna
up.
die. Cameron's gonna die.
Your finger
Don't do me wrong.
Do them right. 16.
By the way, Cam, this is the one you are
20
today.
for
Because
initiative.
it had some horns and stuff. I was like,
You're second.
13's
Not bad.
You're second.
You want me to roll again?
Would you like me to take over
Do you
this,
want me to
Tyler?
roll again?
Since I'm
Not yet.
sitting right here.
oh, and also,
After that.
Sir Pyralus
Can
is
you?
with you
Oh,
guys.
inspiration.
5
Yeah.
inspiration.
Can you pick up the
I got
other one that
inspiration.
fell
What's up?
over?
I will keep rolling.
Thank you.
20 is decent. I'm
Well,
probably
so
not
you
gonna
want to
get
keep
20.
battling the rogue for
This
initiative?
too?
What's up?
Is this here?
I
Is that-
literally
is that-
beat you by one.
Oh, it's a
I
penny.
rolled and
No, it's not
I get a
there yet.
plus 10. I rolled a 20.
That's
Pretty sure it's
Hades.
Who is
Who,
it?
me? The purple guy?
Me with 3
no
windows.
one yet, but technically someone.
Me, I'm about to get murdered by 3 Wendigos
No. What?
as I'm having a mental breakdown 20 feet into the woods
Nah.
And wailing.
and wailing.
Does a 22 hit?
Yeah.
Like a damn dinner bell.
Damn.
Cocky fuck.
You're
Hey.
gonna take
Hey.
5 points of slashing.
You have to still look at the TM's dice.
Huh? Huh? It's right there!
Take inspiration, thank you.
It's right there!
You're not
You do the whole head cock.
Yeah, you're not supposed to do that.
First of all, can't read his metal dice. They suck.
They are.
He has to pull them up to his face to see him anyway.
No, not always.
And second of all, I just like to watch him jump on top of the fucking red stones. Let me guess, natural 20.
No.
Okay.
All right.
Let
What's
me
the
guess.
initiatives? We'll start with
10.
Heard you guys want me to die.
Listen,
21.
You
Wow,
can
okay.
bring it back into the woods
20.
further.
6.
Oh, that's what my dice hate me.
I said I'm gonna throw them away. I'm
Yeah,
not.
golden
They're
cocktail.
beautiful, but
Fuck. I'm not gonna ruin the
I
fun.
want to be saved by the golden cockle.
Okay. So
Probably will happen. He's legit.
it's gonna take 2 rounds to get there. Or sorry, 1 round to get there, but you won't be able to engage in combat until the second round.
For everybody?
Yeah, because you're all pretty much together at this point.
Okay.
So I assume then you are all dashing, or well, you're the only one dashing that we know of.
Yes.
I
well,
did not say
as soon
that.
as I saw her
As
dash, I
I'm
dashed.
dashing, I am getting out that torch.
Oh, okay. What are you doing?
I never said I was dashing. So
Okay,
I'd be
so you're-
following, but I never said I was dashing.
So
I
you're
did-
at the top.
I
So
did.
you're
I'm
going
being
normal
very
speed.
honest.
You're going
Huh?
normal speed then.
I will dash because I was. How far away are we, presumably, from?
So here's the thing,
It's-
though. Here's the point of communication that did happen. I said the moment I saw her bolt, I bolted. So I'm next to you, and I did.
I would have. if we're gonna take context in the you know.
So you can get if you dash, you will be on the map,
Yeah, and then I
but
also
you're
have
still
like bonus
distance away.
action misty steps. To be honest, if
Which gets
I'm
you
really
another
hauling
what?
ass,
30.
30 feet.
yeah,
So that's 90 feet you can move.
So are you doing that?
yes,
All right, which
Okay.
one is him?
Well, hold on. I gotta figure out where
me.
he's gonna
That's
end up.
at the top, purple.
So
base.
he will
Yes,
be
sir.
where that little piece is at.
Mhm.
Yeah, in front of that. That's 60, and then you can pull it wherever you want to go with your 30-foot.
Where am I in relation to this?
Okay,
You're
so
going to
this
be
is-
coming up.
this is me.
He's moving past and jumping.
How far?
So
am I?
hang on. I said I was 20 feet. Where does the woods start?
Where the huh?
I said I was 20 feet into the woods.
Yeah,
Do we got a
Where
marker?
do the woods start?
Do we got a marker?
Hold on. I do not have a marker over.
I bet we have a marker in this room.
somewhere.
Up there on the bookshelf. Check the pencil.
Yep, they are in there. I can see some.
So I made it
There we go.
very clear I was only 20 feet
Yes, but then you also had a panic attack and was freaking out.
and
Which will
collapsed to the
probably
ground.
yeah. So the
But
whole
still.
movement.
So I'm still 20 feet into the woods.
He did say he was only 20 feet in.
Again,
and then reiterate.
Still.
Yeah.
Let's see.
I tried to make that very clear.
You did make it abundantly clear.
Yeah, but
You
you
chose
don't always
the
get
wrong
what you want.
fucking button.
Perks of being DM. You can do whatever the fuck you
You
want
can
to do.
magically make someone go deeper into the woods like
Because-
that.
The one with
Well,
the cabin in the
DM is
woods. Well,
Because
no,
I'm God.
Like
No,
when
I'm just
we had the Game of
Uh.
Thrones campaign and everybody wanted to leave the fucking building.
I can't see the
Actually,
first
no,
line you made at all.
none of you are leaving
That's why I
this building.
switched.
A god is keeping you guys in here.
yeah.
Like that's the DM's powers. Fuck you over regardless of what you want to do.
Sometimes you have to railroad the story. That is a real thing.
Absolutely.
I would say 10 feet leeway makes sense. He was losing it a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fair.
That's fair.
You started in one spot. You didn't immediately drop to the
Yeah.
ground and panic.
Yeah.
And plus when you're freaking out, you're fucking. You said you were literally wailing your body around. You're punching trees.
True. You got me there.
Yeah,
I will.
that was why I was saying.
Yeah, DM. Yeah, God.
I'll accept
Get
it.
logical.
So
Yeah,
Black,
loud.
you just crossed into the woods. You still have 30 feet that you can jump
Misty
wherever you
step.
want to.
Please don't go in the way.
I'm
I
going-
call after him. Commander, you're not going there alone.
Well, you guys are chasing after.
I know.
Okay, but
I'm
we
not
can,
there yet.
but we can chase after them as a unit.
But-
Where are
so
you
the
at?
thing
Are
to
you not
remember
in
is
this?
that even though he's going first in initiative, the things we do,
It's 6
they
seconds apart.
happen, you know,
Around.
Simultaneously. Everything is happening simultaneously.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So you'll still get to dash up
6
there. You
seconds.
just won't get
At
in
each
the
round,
center,
6 seconds.
but you'll be there with your
Torch. Shit crazy.
Me now?
No, I'm waiting for him to tell me where he's.
Well, I mean,
teleporting.
do you say that out loud? Or are you saying things to me?
Yes, as soon as you reach the edge of that forest, I'm going to wait.
They do have the torch lit.
Okay, and the other torch and drum.
I'm waiting.
I have it.
Nope.
Alice
Alice.
does.
Oh, you do. Okay.
Okay. So, are you
Excellent.
going to use your extra 30 feet or not?
I will use the extra 30 feet, but I will just use it to get closer to the group.
Right, but
We are going to.
the group is not in the woods yet.
Yeah, oh, exactly. We're all going to go into the woods together.
Yeah. So where
So
you?
he's holding his bonus action, Misty Step.
Okay.
Does that
To
not mean
trigger-
over there away
Yeah,
from
Yeah.
you
you,
guys?
Yes,
that
but
is
that's
all
not
you're
not
meant to
us.
get in.
We
We're
are over
not
here.
on the map. at
No,
all.
you guys.
This
The
is
rest of
not
everybody's not on the
You
map.
are the first one.
That is
That's the
me
Wendigo.
surrounded by 3 Wendigos.
That's why she's saying, don't go.
So that's why I need to know when you're saying you're misty stepping.
You can hold your bonus
Where-
action
No,
to
definitely
trigger.
holding that.
Okay.
Definitely holding
Perfect.
that. As a matter of fact, I probably would have I wouldn't have went up that far. I might have went in behind the
Which
cover.
one's you?
Okay, that would be a tree. So if you want to go back a little bit,
Is that what that is? The
Yep.
tree? Yeah,
Yeah.
I would have put myself behind the cover then. Yeah.
Right there?
okay,
Yep.
that's fine.
All right. I will bonus action blade song.
So then you can move what?
That gives me an extra 10 feet. I'm mobile, so that's 50. And I'm gonna dash with my action, so that's 100.
So you
Okay,
go up there.
so he would be right past the line is at 60. So then he has another 40 feet after that.
If he wants to.
I'm
go up there.
30
If I
feet.
see
I'm just letting you know that's.
I
that's
see the
can you put him
command-
at the 60?
You did
right now?
hear the lieutenant call out to the commander to
Can you
stay
put the
behind.
drow
Well,
at least
he
there so
stopped,
we can
you
figure
might.
out what's
Yes.
going on from there?
I
He
see
also
him,
has a
I
torch.
will stop.
He does
Oh,
have
this.
torch. He just has to ignite it.
I know he has the other torch.
So are you going to wait behind cover with? Okay, so put him.
When I
back.
said wait, I waved that.
When they reach
Yeah.
it, just put them past the 60. If they decide to stay back, then
Forgot
cool, we
he's
can
the one
do
that has the torch. Keep
Mhm.
thinking
Okay. After that
Nope, I can't speak Elvish.
is Sir
As we learned.
Pyrus,
With
As
your
you learned.
roll.
I did
Big
bad.
boy?
unicorn boy.
Okay,
yes.
where's he going?
He is going to be full 60 feet. You will beckon to my flames.
Oh,
this is
man.
what he says.
Love him to death.
He's so
So love him.
he's so goofy.
Watch him actually fuck a Wendigo.
He probably will.
Uh,
But also he's
when did I go?
You're about to be
There you
given
go.
so much
There
crazier.
you go.
He's about to.
When
Fuck.
did it come from? When did it go?
When did it come from? When did it
go?
actually, he has a different thing he'd be singing. I'm trying to find it
When
so I
I
can say it. to
That's
you.
so fucking
When
funny.
I
When did the
What I got?
When did I go?
I'll remind everyone we're doing a stream and we're just randomly saying words.
We're waiting for
Yeah,
him
but
to-
does this not accurately
Just
represent?
not entertained.
Are you not entertained?
Oh, we don't own the copyright, the rights to that movie at all. Shout out to Gladiator. We love Gladiator.
Hey, you guys are filling my silence.
I
And
was
go
about to
for
say
it.
we're waiting for him, anyways. It's fine.
All right.
I don't even we don't own the fucking rights.
He will sing out, I am the flame that will never die, the golden wing that splits the sky. A beast may bite, the shadows call, but I, Sir Pyrrhus, will not fall.
Hell yeah!
Oh yeah! Inspiration for Sir Pyrrhus.
It's ChatGPT.
Actually, you guys both get 5 hit points, temporary hit points.
Yeah.
Do I get it?
Hey,
Oh. Cool.
yes.
You don't know what's going
I
on.
was gonna say you look like a monster in the middle of monsters.
I do indeed. Don't
Yes,
said 5,
it's
right?
one of those. Yes, 5, 10.
Oh, boo, boo, boo.
Okay. After
I'm
him,
really inefficient right now as
Do I
like
get to
I
roll
watch
initiative
all
yet?
of my comrades just speed past me.
you can make me a con save real quick if you'd like.
I was
I was in the lead. I started this chase and I'm just watching.
Sorry, you're not the special wizard.
yeah, you
To make this simpler for myself, the junior officers are going to be 1 mini for
Okay.
now. Just
Earn
because
that.
I don't feel like
Work is
making a
one.
big thing out of this.
I was gonna say I'm not really gonna.
Hey,
They can stay back.
less the better.
Yeah.
Hey, they are technically on the
No, I mean
initiative, so I
less
just wanted to make.
minis. Give me all the people.
Okay.
Give me
And then
all
after
the
that,
help.
who rolled a 10?
Kristen.
It's you now. So, do you want to go the full 60? You
Yes.
want to put theirs next to Sir Pyrrhus?
Yeah.
And this light, because you ignited it, 15-foot radius around.
Okay.
Do you have Misty Step? That'd be convenient.
They do not.
Shadow step.
They don't have that yet.
Fuck.
Yeah, we need to
Yeah.
get another level.
Love that.
A few more levels. Isn't it 7?
I don't know.
Hey, y'all just like you.
Okay. Anything you want
Yeah,
to
how
do?
many times do I have to fight a Wendigo before
Wendigo.
before I level up?
That's what I'm saying. When you level up, level up,
Level up,
level up, level up, level up.
Maybe do something and then you'll get a
Illustrations.
Wendigo.
Hey, I've been doing something.
role playing. That's not the same.
Well,
So, are you doing anything else? It's very important for me to know.
Bonus action.
Okay. Hold on.
Do you?
You have 1 torch in your hand.
Oh yeah, you can only one.
Okay.
Ready. There's
You know what?
one there.
Okay, go for it. You roll your damage to yourself. I'll allow it. I will.
What do I roll for damage?
It's a D4.
Right now. 3! That's it.
Wait, I
Oh,
only-
once.
Roll it once.
Yes.
Well, because you're only gonna be able to pull one.
I'm
If you
gonna
do
do
both.
both,
Oh,
but
you're
I
doing
think
both?
I said I'm gonna let them. They made a. I'm
Okay,
letting
so
it. Fuck it.
So with both, you
They've
roll
done both
twice.
damage, yes,
Yeah.
because you're doing
No.
awesome.
They don't take damage when they activate their Crimson Ride.
Yes, they do.
Yes,
Yes,
you
I
do.
Do you?
You take
Yes,
damage.
that's right.
Exactly what it is.
literally,
You are cutting
specifically
yourself.
how
Do
you
more
activate.
damage.
So 3
You
plus
right.
another whatever you.
Yeah,
do.
another D4, whatever you.
3.
damn rough.
So take
Rough.
6 points of damage.
That is rough.
Mm-hmm.
It's okay.
Yeah, you'll be fine.
Oh, I'm fine.
Oh, I'm fine.
Just avoid getting hit. That's my advice.
hit. Why don't you guys do something?
Yeah.
To be
I'm just
fair,
saying.
they also played a blood hunter.
And?
They have to do damage to themselves.
I said what I
It's
said.
no
Get
risky
good.
shit.
He said,
No matter
I said what I said.
All right.
I didn't ask for this life.
I'm crying because I got a 6.
That's a free action.
Yeah.
Hey, if it makes you feel better, you're going before the enemies.
It's not.
Are you sure?
No.
It should.
I'm gonna. I'm gonna to get up to where Malice is.
Okay. So, yep. What you doing?
No, I like this.
Because technically you still had to dash to get there.
Correct.
So you have a bonus action left?
Yep,
Or
that's it.
yeah.
And I will activate my starry appearance, my whatchamacallit. Let me pick which one. So,
That one.
that one.
What's the star pattern?
That's what
Yeah.
they're figuring out right now.
That's what I'm figuring out. So, I will stand next to him and take the stance of an archer.
Mm.
There's no bow in my hand, but I look like I am holding a bow. And the stars shift on me to be I forget what the name of the constellation is. The Artemis constellation.
Okay, sure.
Ooh.
You see as one of the stars, though, is glowing red.
Oh,
Ooh.
that's hot.
When you say you mean
Oh, it's Orion. That's the one. Orion.
Orion the Archer.
What's that?
Not the
I said
Greek
that.
god.
You say you see. Are you talking about everybody, or are you talking about just
Everybody sees.
Wait, sees
one,
what? What did I
One of the stars on it is glowing red.
Oh no.
Oh,
yes.
Oh. All right. Is that your turn?
the Kool-Aid man? Yes, you do now.
Yes.
I do not.
Okay. It's now the Wendigo's turn.
I'm dead.
Could have been anybody, bro. They could have been fucking Randy Savage.
Did I have you roll something? What did you
A
get?
con save. I got a 9.
Don't own the rights to Randy Savage.
Roll me initiative
That'd
at
be
disadvantage.
Okay.
Yeah, they do. For the character. And the catchphrases.
13.
You don't know if he's public domain.
He does
dead.
not.
And I
Dead.
still beat
You
out
don't know that.
17
years
at
for public
disadvantage.
domination.
To be fair, I have a
After
plus
the person
7.
dies.
Does a
I don't know
12
if that
hit?
applies
No.
to who owns that character.
You know, this is crucial to Randy Savage.
Debates about
23.
That hits.
Okay.
Macho Man.
You're gonna
Slim
take
Jims.
4 slashing, and I need a con save.
10.
Okay. You are poisoned
God damn.
as this black ichor coming from this very large Wendigo as it scrapes your chest. Just put that actually on it. That's more fitting.
I'm cursed. I'm fucked.
Okay. That was one.
There's 2 more.
The one in the front there,
Mm-hmm.
I'll make a check. It sees the blue light. It is going to start dashing now.
This one?
Yes. You can go a little bit further. Like
Jordan's
15
closer.
feet.
Jordan,
Another 3 squares.
Move it 15 feet.
Perfect. Alright. The other one that's in the back is going to attack.
It got stuck.
Hey, same roll. Does a 16 hit?
Barely.
Okay.
I'm in danger.
You're gonna take 6 points of slashing.
Okay. Stop. Stop.
Please, no.
6 points. Explode.
Does a 15 hit? Okay.
Hey, he missed. I'm pissed.
I didn't. It was the highest roll was 11. So
Yeah, that veil.
okay.
Appreciate it.
Talking shit. Talking shit.
No, it's all right. We're gonna now have a lair action happen.
They are.
Everybody burns.
They are in their lair.
I'm fucked.
Biggie.
But actually,
Send
lair
me.
actions happen on initiative.
Alright, so he is getting swung on while he's on the ground.
And then
Thank God.
action.
He's good. He does what he wants. No, I'm not
The game next.
But I
Fuck
can
the
ignore.
Fuck the mechanics.
Has to be.
Yeah, I mean,
Especially when people ask for shit like really
Alright.
cool from deep
I
down.
will.
Gotta give them the same opportunity.
Yeah.
That's not you.
Huh? Oh.
It's me.
Still
Behind the
me.
rubble.
Yeah,
at
that's
the
right.
top of initiative.
You want to grab him?
Where you going?
I do.
Alright, so I'm going to Misty Step through 30 yards through them in the barrier as a bonus action, and I'll move the rest of my movement to the guy that's swinging on defenseless action hand.
Okay. This one, there you see another one that's very large. This is larger than that. And it is, you see the dripping black ichor.
I don't care.
And you see like bits of brown fur, but it's like almost drenched in this stuff. And you see the skull face. It's.
I think they're stinky.
Would you like to make a smell check?
Yes.
What do I have to roll, sir?
All you smell is blood, buddy.
Insight? 23. Tell me how it
They don't smell good, dude. They smell like rotting. They smell like rotting flesh.
Tell me how this is.
Rotting flesh.
So good.
Greasy. Like, have you ever smelled like a greasy deer carcass?
Yup.
Like,
Oh,
it
so real
stinks.
gamey,
Yes.
rotting, gamey.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Alright, cool. Now that I'm on him, fuck what you talk about.
You're dead.
Mm,
You're dead.
We're gonna try. I'm gonna swing on him.
Go for it.
Yep.
You're like, we've got the torches. Wait.
At 21.
Hits.
21 hits. I'm gonna
Fuck his
use.
day up.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit him with my Siren Fang, and I'm gonna use sneak attack because nobody's around us. He's gonna get fucked.
I mean, I'm
No.
literally right there.
You're not in combat.
I know. Not yet, anyway.
Correct. So I still proc my rakish.
As I believe
Or
that.
no, what is it?
Yes, that is how that works.
Rakish audacity.
I don't know if that's the thing, but that's how that works.
Something like
Panache?
something like
No.
No, that's
it's one of the moves that I can use as a
swashbuckler.
Yeah, I know. That's why I said panache.
Yeah, it's not. That's
I know.
like 8th level.
I know. I
Micro,
just
actually.
I just named something. I know it was something. Fancy footwork, I think is what
No,
it
Yes.
is.
No.
That's the dodge.
That's totally-
Oh yeah, that's right.
Oh.
It is rakish.
I think
Yeah.
it's rakish.
I'm looking it up.
Yeah, know your shit. Don't ask me.
No, trying this.
Rakish just gives you initiative rolls equal to your
It's
charisma.
fancy footwork.
Alright.
Fancy footwork is what it is.
No, fancy footwork is attacking and then leaving without being attacked.
Yes.
I think it's just an ability swap.
I think it's just
Yeah.
specific to
20.
the sneak attack.
20 damage.
20 damage?
Yep.
You feel like it doesn't do as much as you would like it.
Does it matter what damage I'm using?
What damage did you do?
I believe just slashing, but let me make sure.
But it's magical.
It is magical. It is magical.
Yeah,
I'm hitting with my
I
Siren Fang.
said what I
know
said.
you said what you said. I'm just thinking.
The one I looked at didn't have it.
You know what? I will use Aqua Mirage. As I hit him with Siren Fang, I can choose to summon a illusionary duplicate of yourself. Occupy space within 5 feet of the target. And I will do that. And I will do that to the right of me.
Which I don't know if you've heard. Deandra just clarified. It is
It
rakish
is
audacity.
Huh?
It is that.
The racket shot this.
I thought as much, but
Wait,
my brain
do
fails
you get
me
to?
correctly.
Oh, it's just right next to you. That's right.
Well, I can choose it within 5 feet of the creature. I choose it to be to the right of me. With it.
Oh, okay. I didn't hear that part.
With
Is
it.
right there fine?
Sounds good.
Yep.
Okay. Is that your turn?
Yeah. What did it cost? After I Misty Stepped, it was a 15 extra that I used. So I have 15 left.
Yeah.
I can move for free without.
Okay. Yep.
That opportunity attacks. Because you are a swashbuckler.
How does it work? Can I move diagonally right there? 5 or 10?
Sure.
And get between the two of us?
Yeah, what are you
If-
trying to do?
So if I move here for 10 and then move here for 5,
Oh, yeah.
he now has advantage.
Yes.
Yeah, because you'd be flanking.
Except it doesn't get to attack, does it?
No.
Well, whenever it's his turn, as long as I'm still there and he's. Does he not? One of the two of them gets flanked, right? Or is
Both
that
get
not how
flanked.
that works?
We both get flanked.
Your
I'm just asking.
your illusion.
Is the not. Huh?
Your illusion will grant you.
Well,
Like,
it is.
it's an illusion.
It's not a
It
duplicate.
doesn't get to attack. It gives you flanking.
It does?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
That's all I care
unless
about.
he swings and hits it, and
That's all I
it's
care
gone.
about. Yeah. I'm cool with it.
Which also still doesn't matter. It still helps you either way. Less things next to you.
Yeah.
Alright, initiative 20.
All right.
At the same time as your turn, black ichor starts to bubble up underneath, and it starts to make the ground difficult
I
terrain.
hate it.
Me too.
I have mobile.
Oh.
So fuck your difficult terrain. Hurry.
I didn't say anything about you, Mr. Prancer
Yeah.
and Dancer.
I just love the idea of him just like getting on his tiptoes.
He's basically a ballerina, right?
All right. So to ignite the torch, what does that require? Is that an action?
I would say it's a bonus action.
All right. I'll ignite the torch.
Okay.
Say ignite Elvish, whatever that is.
How do you say it?
I know Elvish.
How do you say it in Elvish?
No, say it.
I don't know. I didn't think that far ahead.
No, it's important.
Give me a second.
ChatGPT.
No, not even close.
I was just about to say Spanish. Just make Elvis Spanish.
Fuego!
Fire. That sucks. That so much of my shit is actually bonus actions, which is actually good.
Pockets are wings. You can't see it, guys.
It is Nartho,
Nartha. Right, Nartha.
and that's in Elvish.
Bats.
According to Tolkien.
Good question.
That's a fucking credible source, alright?
Yeah, you want.
You gonna
Hey, you want to keep talking?
Yeah, here.
Liar! I know
Hey.
you liar.
Health. Shame. Shame.
Yes. All right, DeAndre, what you doing? You
All right.
ignite it. Where are you going?
I guess I'll get into the fray.
It's about time.
35, 40, 45, 50. Right there. And we're gonna hit him with the Agnesar Scorcher. It's a straight line.
Okay. And that's magic, correct?
Yeah, 5 feet wide.
Make me a wisdom saving, please.
Plus 30. But inspiration.
I'm going to.
Listen, Kristen inspired me.
No.
Says, oh, hold on. Just look for the cameras.
Please, would you have like a Coke? Hey,
That's 20.
Dan wants a cock?
yes.
A Coke. A natural 20?
Oh, the nat 20.
Okay.
Must clarify, instructions were unclear, pulling pants down.
Get this here. Yeah.
So that's a
For God deserves his cock. Okay.
How many dice do you roll?
check this out. Use this.
And what type of damage is it?
It says 38.
3d8, and what type of damage is it?
Fire.
It's fire. Double the damage, please.
Ooh. That is 38 points of damage.
That's crazy.
Where are you at? And you sent
Right
it
here.
right.
Straight line right
Okay.
towards it.
So as you send this out, as you go to cast your spell, Malice, you see as your vision starts to swirl, and almost like scope lens. And as you cast your spell with whatever your command words are for your spell, you see as blue flames erupt from your hands in a straight line.
Yeah.
You do double damage.
Hey,
It is hurting.
Is anybody else erect?
incredible. If I could be, I
Full
would
full
be.
mass.
All right, Sir
Unconscious.
Pirates.
Sir Pyrolus.
Move him up.
Oh,
Where's he going?
this is the
I
climax.
assume he has all the movement he wants.
Well, he's going up to the one that is being set on fire, or has been set ablaze.
It's on his ass.
Give me 1 second here.
He doesn't want to handle the other one.
Just swap out the chair.
Okay.
Hold on. There's one right there.
It doesn't go there.
I'll probably just stand. Combat.
Well, that one is one of the main ones.
I understand. That's what that was happens.
Okay.
All right. As he runs up there, he's going to start to go to kick him. And he yells out, "Cockerel, comet strike!"
Hades gets PTSD.
Shake
Shakes. He's in a fetal position on the ground.
It hits.
And it murders it.
Bitch, death saves. Death save. This shit lethal. Shot to the heart. You know, in the right stick.
He does 19 damage.
Damn. Was that double?
No.
Fire damage?
It is not because of that.
Oh, it's because of his fucking eyes.
So, it's a 19.
I was today years old when there's more thunder on my right thigh.
All right, and then I'm going to roll
This
now
is
his
the-
recharge.
Oh yeah.
He does not get it.
You were yesterday years old when you learned that the itsy bitsy spider was about a spider
And then-
going up a drain spout.
Sir Pyrolus,
Run!
Hey, what did you think it was?
Inside of a shower, and I was like,
That's
"The
the rain
sun?"
in the shower head, and the sun.
Oh my god.
no, he's on the same.
Cool.
Please.
He is. All right.
Anyway,
I'm the stupidest shit.
Oh.
After he does his kick, he starts to strike a dazzling pose. All allies within 30 feet of him get... hold on.
did we ever
Okay.
determine is
10 temporary hit points.
Thanks.
did we ever determine is him's a fighter or a paladin?
We have no idea.
He's a fire element.
And he
He
says,
can do what he wants.
He is.
15 HP.
"Do not mistake my fabulousness for fragility."
Wow. Well, that helped me a lot, actually, because I had 2 hit points.
And then it is you,
The
King.
plus 15.
It's me?
Got you at
Yep.
15.
Okay, so just to be clear, the motherfucker in front of me is 10 feet, right? He's not directly on me, he has reach.
I mean, he's directly next to you, but yes, he has reach.
Is he using said reach? Is he 5 feet away from me or 10 feet away?
He's 5 feet away from you, Crouch.
Alright. Well, let me put myself in the proper position. Well, fuck. Alright.
And Your
He's
movement's
saying
cut
that's
in half.
everything to the
I'm
back.
aware. I'm not that good for roles yet. I am going to move diagonally right here, staying 5 feet, going between him and the commander, to get flanking with Sir Pyrolus to negate my disadvantage on my attack rolls. Or is
Does
it
that
just
provoke
ability checks?
opportunity
Ability
attacks
It's just
when
ability
you move
checks, so
like
it's an
that?
attack roll and ability
If
Mhm.
you
check.
stay directly next to them, though,
It's just
you
ability
have to
checks.
move away
So
from
I can
them.
attack.
Okay, it's
advantage.
outside of their swing space or
Yeah.
whatever.
What do you mean?
So I have disadvantage on ability checks.
Okay.
And
Yeah,
I'm in
right
flanking,
there.
so I have advantage on my attacks.
So
Is it a
that
straight
makes it
roll?
straight.
What are you
Because
attacking with?
a dagger.
No, it's advantage. Yeah.
Okay,
It
cool.
doesn't affect. It does. One level exhaustion, I believe, does not affect attack.
Okay.
You should be able to add exhaustion one level.
I have
It
it.
should tell you.
It doesn't tell me shit.
Let me see.
Pretty sure you can look at your conditions and it would say.
Yeah. Exhaustion, 1 level. It doesn't say anything about it. Alright, give me a second.
Says.
Here we go. Exhaustion levels. Yeah. Here we go. 1 level. -2 to D20 tests and -5 feet to speed.
That's not right.
No,
Legacy.
it says the same thing for me.
Oh, okay. So
It's 'cause it's
that's the new rules.
it's the
That's
new
the-
stuff.
Oh, new rules.
So I'm looking at legacy. Disadvantage on ability checks.
Yes.
And speed half.
It's whenever you roll. It's
Anytime
whenever
you roll a D20,
They
it's a
just-
negative
it's
2.
a new term, basically. Instead of saying
Oh, that's new for me.
yeah,
Yeah.
Alright, so
It's
fuck all that
basically
nonsense.
because there was previously the differentiation between saves and ability checks. Now a D20 test is like anytime you roll a D20. So even if it was like a luck check, that's a D20 test.
Yeah, that's weird. I don't like it.
So we're just using legacy.
For now, I gotta look at the whole. If I'm gonna allow that, I'd have to look at all the new rules, and I
How
have
the
not.
fuck did I just give myself exhaustion?
No, that's all right. You can keep it there.
Okay. I'm just trying to read this.
What did you roll? Did you roll to hit yet?
Yep, not yet.
Okay.
Yes. So I'm going to use my dagger with advantage. I don't need to. It's a nat 20.
Reroll that.
Why?
I'm telling you to.
Why?
Play on inspiration.
Fuck you.
Is sexual assault funny to you, B?
I'm still having
What?
Fuck you.
Because it came up.
No, they're talking about.
But when I. Because I bean dipped you.
So you bothered him.
No, I went bean dipped him.
Jeez.
What did you end up rolling?
24 to
I
hit.
just saw you
Okay,
being a
hits.
nuisance to the DM,
Okay.
and I thought that was
I'm
hilarious.
going
all I
to
had
use
to
the
add.
nick property of my dagger.
Mhm.
Which means that as part of my action, I can make another attack.
Okay.
So
Go for it.
I'm going to do that. I'm going to roll that one first.
Tyler.
Wait, you want another one?
If they are there.
All right. So 21. Just 21 hit.
It hits.
Too many fondos. Okay. So 2d4 plus 8.
It's the only one that I saw left.
It was like the original.
Yeah.
So that's 15 points of non-magical piercing damage.
It's so good. What?
15 points. Right. 15 points of non-magical piercing damage.
Okay.
And then give me a second. Let me check this. Oh, hold on. I need to roll a d6 on that first one as well because I have sneak attack.
Okay.
So another 2, so 17 total.
Okay.
That's it.
It doesn't do what you think it would do. As you stick the dagger into it, your hand gets covered in this black ichor. I need you to actually make me a wisdom saving throw, please.
Okay.
Nothing.
8. Hmm.
Yeah. Should I use an inspiration to reroll that?
I would probably do that.
An inspiration to reroll that. 10. Hold on. I have another inspiration. Hold on, I have another inspiration.
You need to announce that before
13. 13.
Can we donate inspirations?
13.
You're gonna take 6 points of acid damage.
Oof.
That's fine.
Oof, oof. Is that what this ichor is?
Ew.
Okay.
I don't know.
Guess we'll find out.
Homeboy gave me temporary HP. We're good.
That's that hydrochloric, bro.
You still have 3.
He
From
did
my
say
understanding.
about water like, and I'm like,
I
those
still
are
have 6.
two different
Yeah, you had 2 and
consistencies.
then you got it 10.
3.
Huh?
3.
Because you had 10.
And you just hit me for 6.
And he had 2 before.
Oh, 4. Sorry.
And so I have 6 hit points right now.
Stupid.
Stupid.
Dig goop.
Hey, he's gonna take a turn out of order now.
Hold on. Let me look at my bonus actions real quick.
You do not get to take any other actions as well.
Why? Okay, that's fine.
That's all you need to know.
Okay, fine.
Is it a pick one situation?
He said he'll tell
Well, no,
you.
he did it. He had made a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Hold on.
What?
I have disadvantage on attacks because I'm poisoned.
Oh.
I don't even want to do that.
No, you just remember for next time.
Okay. Cool.
I think we already did the damage. I'm not too worried about
Cool. It was only 17 points of damage.
Merciful quote unquote God we have.
Because there's not going to be a next time.
Next time,
it. All right. Your initiative 10 is the junior officers. Is there anything you want them to do?
Save me!
Well, who's
No.
the junior?
All of them
Just
hate me.
tell me
Actually,
someone that you
I
want
was
to
about to
do
say,
so.
most of them are not happy with him right now.
That was their order, though, was to get him and get away.
Also-
No, the order was to get her and get away.
Also,
It was
Blondie
to
would
get
do
everybody away from.
You want
Blondie
him
would
to shoot? All right.
I would not send our junior officers in there.
Blondie's gonna stay
Blondie.
right where he's at, and he's gonna fire.
If they choose to,
I was
I'm
gonna
not
say
gonna stop.
your junior officers won't.
But
Mine will.
I'm not gonna command any of them into this work.
Judge is not going to be
I
happy
was gonna
about
say
it.
judge. Well, no. Honestly, I don't think so.
Judge said, "Fuck him."
So right now,
I wouldn't
right
I
now
wouldn't blame any of
is
the junior
Blondie.
Judge
officers
would
for
also
being
push-
like,
hey.
fuck him.
Right now, it is Blondie that is firing. He said Blondie would fire, so that's what we're going with.
Any hit?
I don't know whose metal dice these are, but I like using them.
Are they the brown ones?
Yes.
They're mine. My dad bought me those, actually.
Those dice give great rolls all the time.
They're heavy.
Hurt.
They're very heavy.
First of all, I normally roll my own,
Nah,
but for
those
the
ones are
damage
cheating.
ones
The
is what I
circular
mean.
ones.
You should know. Okay. Was able to re-roll that.
That means it's a good set, by the way. Keeps rolling on good rolls.
So he hits the first shot, misses the second, and he was firing at the other one.
Oh,
Okay. Kristen, it is you.
For spice. For spice.
For spice.
For spice. What if I, instead of invoking my blood or my crimson right
Mhm.
on my daggers, I tried to invoke it on the torch that I am currently using with the intention to use it as a weapon?
Go for it. What are you going to do on it? And then, since it's only one, whatever the second amount of damage you took, take it back.
It was 3 and 3.
Yeah.
So, heal 3 damage.
Alright.
Left her cock.
So what right are you using? Because you have 2.
Say that again. Sorry.
Which right?
Which right are you using?
Crimson or
Because you have 2.
Right of the
right of the dawn.
Interesting.
radiant damage.
You see as the flames that are blue expand out more, still blue, and the radius grows around you.
Respect.
That is so cool.
Then
Keep that in mind.
Let her cook, as I said.
Blood Maledict is an action, correct?
It depends on the blood maledict. Sometimes they're bonus actions. You'd have to read the specific blood curse.
I'm pretty sure I told her that they're just a bonus action for her, just because,
I think so.
yeah, that's how I feel about them.
But you are. Oh, she activated her thinking that last turn.
Correct. That was just a
A retcon.
Yes, for space.
This space.
I am going to mark the
big one.
Wendigo that everyone is still drinking.
Okay. What does that do?
Is he within 30 feet of me? Well, I'm gonna make myself within.
Well, you can get yourself one.
Yeah, I'm gonna move first.
You can only move 15 feet though, unless you have the
Yes.
mobile.
That was 15 feet.
I know. I'm just.
That was 15
Sure.
feet. Late.
Yeah, 5, 10.
I was here, correct?
Yes.
Yes, so diagonal is 10, and then 5.
Well,
You want to go behind me?
okay.
Nah, I would want to go here. Yeah.
I think you moved yourself once.
Is that too?
No,
No, that's perfect.
Yeah.
And how many feet do you have
Was
to
it
be
behind?
with them?
30.
Okay, yeah, you're close enough.
You mark him.
So until
do,
your next
but I
turn.
would like to attack him, but
Just
Just
throw
out
it.
of
Just fucking throw it.
Just
That was
remember,
my first instinct.
what if
remember
it goes
people are in
out?
your way.
Yeah, what if it goes out? That's a good point. I mean, he's within the radius. So.
Never said it was an arranged weapon.
Oh,
It would be an improvised.
let her cook.
It's
What
a
are you
magic torch.
But torches are not.
What are you doing?
It's a
remember,
magical
remember, it's not small. It was literally the size of the sister.
Oh.
Hey!
What are you doing?
I would say more of a spear than a.
You throwing it?
wait, why am
Are you that gangster?
Why? Oh, difficult terrain. That's why.
Yeah,
That's why. I'm
because everything turned to soup.
Everything
yes,
turned to
yes.
soup.
Yeah. Even if I tried to dash instead of marking him, I still wouldn't reach him with this fire. So
you throwing it?
do I throw it?
Well, you would be closer to him.
Hey.
to like,
Who's more chaotic, you or him?
action man.
I had any other plan was to throw the fire, so it feels
Throw it.
fitting that I would at this point be like, I can't get there.
What
I'm
would
going to try.
Wayfinder do?
Exactly.
Yes, I think Wayfinder.
WWWD.
D. All right.
FD.
Fucking.
Is it two separate? Where?
Wayfinder is one word, right?
I thought.
Yes, there's one.
Is
www dot.
No, FD, because what would Wayfinder
anyways.
fucking do?
Yeah, there you go.
Well, I'm sorry.
Roll me an attack roll. With advantage.
What's she adding?
Dex for her weapon.
No.
You said
Just not proficiency.
Dex.
Yeah, just add your dex modifier.
It was 19 plus 30.
It hits.
You only have a +3 for your dexterity?
I do.
Huh.
It hits. So as you throw this
You
and
need high
it
con
hits
too,
this Wendigo,
Blood Hunter.
Yeah.
you see as it catches completely on fire and it starts to scream in pain. And you see as its size starts to shrink. And as it shrinks, the torch lands off to the side, still ignited.
Oh, nice.
At least by your right. The flames do seem slightly smaller now. You see a human form in these flames as the flames go out and your body falls over.
What does the body look like? Does it look like
Human.
it's intact? Is it intact? Is it alive?
Yeah. You'd have to check. That'd
Yeah,
be
we
a
don't
mess.
actually know that it could be unconscious.
All right,
Crazy.
that is your turn.
What a turn!
That was a crazy turn.
So
Whose turn is
that?
The big one.
The one in the
That
center of
everyone was
all of us?
around.
Yes. So now we are now surrounding a human body.
My turn was already gonna be. I will say that Andromeda back here, out of the soup, is already struggling with how they want to approach this fight because they are internally they have written Ashenhand off.
Naturally.
Do you maybe miss a shot?
But I haven't written off anybody else who's up there in the fray.
And everybody else is fighting Crash and Hand with this.
Make me a charisma saving throw.
No, thank you.
Oh, thank you.
Thanks.
Hard pass.
No.
I am gonna re-roll that. That was your nat one. Okay, gonna get rid of one of my inspirations. I gotta go to my notes to get rid of it.
Inspiration. You're my inspiration.
Okay. Believe that is at 14.
14.
Let me double check.
Yeah, it's 4.
Oops.
Oh, I had a +4 for crit.
You said that
Four.
Charisma.
No,
Oh, that's at the wrong number.
I'm over there. Yeah, it's +2. 14.
How much do you hate Ashenhand?
It's not hatred.
Sounds like it.
No, it's
You can hate things about people without hating them.
right. I don't like
Letting
selfishness.
somebody
I
die.
hate selfishness. I
Probably
can tell you
makes you
that.
hate
And
that.
he
Okay.
is extremely selfish.
Fair.
Accurate.
I don't hate him as a person. He is just nothing to me.
That's
Is this in the line of sight by any chance? Okay, good.
Oh, crazy.
Probably should fix that. Sorry, folks.
Tyler's picking.
No, I just saw it and I was like, oh shit, has that been there the whole time?
I've been looking. I've been seeing it.
I will say, with that in mind, I would say your feelings, which is not a normal thing for you to take over, would definitely be something to keep in mind for what you're going to do this turn. I'll let you do what your character you would do, but I would definitely say that is something on the front of your mind.
What I'm going to say I'm going to do, I'm going to move up so that I'm in front of the cover
Okay.
just before the soup.
Just before the soup.
And then I'm going to
Shoot Ashenhand.
cast a healing spirit. Now, here is what was troubling Andromeda. I was like, do I heal Wayfinder? Do I heal Ashenhand? What? And now a human has come into play.
Mhm.
I think, as you say that, Ashenhand falls off the table. He's not even an option anymore.
Okay.
It is
fair.
now either Wayfinder or this person who just fell to the ground.
Roll me a d20.
19.
Sounds like Wayfinder to me.
Yeah, I would say its job, your allies before
Okay.
whatever. You know that is important to keep your allies up, to keep whatever people safe.
Okay. So with that, you feel a presence in your space. It's literally, it looks like a shimmery fey that's like iridescent. See-through. It's in the space that you're in. And that's my healing spirit. And I have a bonus action that I'm going to hold because I'm so topsy-turvy in this fight. I will hold it for if one of the Wendigos attacks anybody except for Ash and Hand.
Okay. Take inspiration.
That's fair.
Well, because I left it to them what they
I know.
did.
I know.
So
That's crazy though.
The bonus-
Good for you.
The
Good for
bonus
you.
action is my sure thing.
yes. Okay. Cool. It's the Wendigo.
Well, that one's a human now, so.
I said the Wendigo.
Bad.
There's one right there.
Yeah, but that one's definitely
He got him.
shrieking. The other one is actually going to start to run
I figured.
as the torch is closer now in lighting.
How far?
It's going to dash, so 60. Hold on.
Just go
They
on.
move 50 feet, so 100.
So off the map.
Yeah,
Well, what triggers an opportunity attack? Within 5 or 10?
5.
Okay.
You have to be
Unless you have
Most of
reach.
He was within 10 of me, but I don't know. He doesn't get.
You have to have a reach weapon.
Okay.
or a weapon that
Or be a
has to-
bugbear.
Yeah.
I know.
bugbear
Or be-
long arm.
Listen, there's a way to have a reach of 25 feet. Don't get me started. Trust me, thought about making a character like this. Don't ask. Yeah. And I've actually had a way where I could repeatedly make attacks with opportunity attacks. So I can attack like 5 times in a row.
It's a
It's a
fire
thing. Nope, not a fight.
No, that was the Echo Knight, right?
Echo Knight, Barbarian, and with a UA feat,
Yeah,
the Tunnel Fighter, which
which makes it so that they have to come back. Yeah,
if they move 10 feet, you get to make an opportunity
so you
attack
push
without
back
using
with
your
your
reaction.
attack, and then they're
Do you
forced
just
back.
keep making opportunity attacks?
Yep, as long as
It's
because
fine.
the certain barbarian was like
That's
you got 10 feet to
gross.
move him. Yeah, it was nasty. I was definitely like in my bag for that one. Okay, so after that, do you guys pursue them? Are you wanting to pursue, Commander? You are top of the initiative. As you see, this Ichor is going away, especially with this like blue flame
Going
in
away
it.
where? Like,
Just it's being burned away, but the flames are not hurting anything.
okay. And the other ones are running, as far as we know.
Correct.
The safety of my people is priority, so I'm gonna stick around.
There is also a body on the ground. Just as you know.
We already were told that these were humans. So this is not really that surprising. It is a priority to make sure that they are safe as well. So
If they're still human, the other one
You
turns
can
back.
make a medicine
Yeah,
check.
the other one did turn back.
I will make
Other
a
one
medicine check,
turning
or can I
back.
deliberate that to somebody that maybe? Yeah, I'll do my medicine check. I would love to deliberate.
So no, you
A 10.
re-roll that because it like hit the edge of that map and that map is popped up a little bit. It wasn't rolling anyway.
That's what you get.
10.
What you get for not using a dice tray.
Alright, that's a 13 plus
Dice tray.
15.
Okay.
Especially considering.
You check the pulse. You're no
I don't know what my
new person
thing is
to
against
death.
them. I don't.
Hades. You've
Against
been around
what's that?
death. You've been around a lot of bots.
So you're not new to death.
You know what someone who's alive and who's not. And as you check the pulse, there's a very light pulse.
I will say that urgently. They are alive. And then I will look at Wayfinder.
Keeper.
Keeper.
I will look at the robot.
Well, I wanted to say Andromeda.
Okay, before it gets to you, though, do you want to do anything else?
Well, you said that one ran 100.
Mm-hmm. Are you going to chase them down?
Well, no. So the other one was the other one already gone?
It started running 100 feet as well, so it's further away.
That one's like 200 feet away.
I was like, they're probably way too far to even go off chasing. Nope, I'm gonna chill.
Okay.
Is the ground still soup?
No, like I said, the blue flames is making it dissipate.
Can I tell if that person on the ground is still... If they are human?
You want to use your one ability, essentially. I think it's then you make an investigation check at advantage for whatever it is, like fiend, apparition, and whatever,
Yes.
undead and stuff.
It'd be insight, wouldn't it?
I think they're looking for like physical signs,
okay.
right?
Yeah,
Or are
that's-
you just trying to like intuition?
Use like a
No,
divine sense.
Yeah.
my,
You're looking for you're like, investigating it, right? Like you're looking for signs that
Yes.
it's okay.
that they are human and not.
All right, go for it.
With advantage.
Thank God.
Also, you have a fuck ton of inspiration.
Now,
It was an
where it
owl.
lies, where it lies, right? Isn't that how you like to play?
9.
But
I
I am
would've
right.
been
Inspiration.
Okay. Now it's 7.
Wait, what?
Because
Are
you're
you
using
using one?
inspiration, right?
Oh, you're counting down for me. I see. I see. In what was it?
Investigation.
In these. For 16?
Okay. You know some of the telltale signs of what you thought when you realized these were Wendigos. You know it's not really a thing to see them change back like this, but there was something definitely also different about this one, the Ichor. The Ichor's gone. It looks like this person's fine. There is like some marks where it looks like something damaged them beforehand, but they seem fine. Other than that, like it's like closed wounds.
Can I sense what I sense from the Wendigos, though?
You don't sense anything off about this person. No eerie creepiness.
No aura.
Or okay. I'm still wary. The last one turned back.
To be fair, you don't even know why they turned humans to begin with.
But
Are we still in initiative?
So I was just going down the line of it, but I did, I guess, miss.
No, you did go to me.
Okay.
I wasn't doing anything.
Okay. What are you doing?
I'm giving myself heal, cure wounds, because I'm hurt.
Okay. I will walk up to the human and kill wounds.
So
30.
Jesus.
He's good.
Yeah. Still out, but you can look at the body and you can tell after touching it, this body is exhausted.
Mine too.
And you see Sir Priorless like, aha, we win another battle! And
I walk up to Ash in hand and I say, I do not let our people get harmed. I walk away.
Wayfinder. I call out to you.
I stop.
Thank you for coming back.
I nod and I keep walking.
and you still look like your form, correct?
Oh, Andromeda is seething. I'm not saying anything, just pissed at this conversation that is happening. Like, this loyalty is misplaced, but I am just tending to the person on the ground.
I'm gonna look over to the commander. I think it's time for that conversation, don't you?
Maybe not.
Let's head back and get cleaned up.
We need more of these torches, though.
Yeah.
Judge is like carrying the one that you left on the ground.
Yeah. Take that.
Hopefully, Ray got some when he went with the sister. Hopefully.
The only thing though is what I was trying to test was if it necessarily needed to be a bigger flame to actually have an effect.
Just a flame at all, just a flicker. Could make
No,
all
I'm
of
talking
it.
about specifically the fact that when they
It's
threw it,
bigger.
they made it bigger. When it
Oh,
had worked,
gotcha.
if I had thrown it and I didn't get
Oh,
to test
I
it,
understand.
they ran away.
Yeah.
So if that's the case, I can't really do the same thing.
Yeah.
I would say you would probably have no idea. Unfortunately,
That was my
never
goal.
tested it.
Had him run away, so I couldn't do shit.
Hey, I'm just playing the game how I built it. Bets. All right. So what are you guys doing? Where are you guys going?
I assume back to our digs.
Back to the
Can I like roll anything to see if like I recognize the figure? And when I say recognize, I mean like in terms of the human. In terms of if it's might be one of the people who we were looking for. in the first
History
place.
check. From what you were told,
It's a 6.
I would.
20.
Okay.
30, 20.
From description, I
That's it, fire.
definitely think it's someone's father.
Oh,
There we go.
right.
There it is.
This is a useful person to have healed and got.
His
What?
name was
He's like,
Remember, I'd have to look through my notes.
Hold on. Hold on.
Tomo Grant.
Oh, I might have came in clutch.
You
Huh?
said, what was it?
What?
I said,
Cam.
I just turned a
What?
Wendigo
What was it?
human. Did
Tomo
I not?
Grant.
Yes.
You are very. So here's the beauty. Also, Hades never told you guys his dream at all. So you guys have no fucking idea
No,
why this is working.
we have no clue. This is not how
But like,
Wendigos usually go.
it's hitting me
Yeah,
that I
you-
just turned a Wendigo
I think.
human.
I think
Is that
even
how
then,
it goes?
you would even think of it in a way of you just saved someone's life
Mm.
that should have not been able to come back.
I'm in awe of this fighter.
Fuck is
And
this?
you're like, keeping this.
For all I know, I'm the only person who can do that. I haven't seen anyone else do that.
Bet. I'm that bet.
Incredible.
I don't know if it's because of what I did or if it's just the fire.
Beautiful. Amazing. I assume that's where we're gonna go back to the.
Yeah, I mean, where are you guys going exactly? You guys going to the tavern? You guys going to the church?
The tavern.
Okay, so the Broken Bell. Okay. And what is going to be discussed? I mean, are you guys...
Are we having this conversation right now?
I think. Okay. Oh, it depends. Do you want to cut session now, or because we'll probably get right into it? Otherwise, you know.
I mean, we still have a few minutes, so that's why...
Yeah, no.
All right.
It's up to you guys.
I'd like to be the first one back to the end, if possible.
They walked off already.
Right.
So
Or
they would
one
be-
of the.
Yeah. You'd be right behind, because I assume you kept walking back.
I wasn't like storming off. I
No.
was just.
So unless you...
I would of course not. Be
Unless you're
wandering
trying to,
alone
like,
and
be
leave the people that I
strange
just
enough
walked
to
to
just
save
storm off in
in the
front of
fucking
everyone.
woods.
No. Okay, so I would imagine you probably all get there around the same time. But yeah, you could be one of the first ones through the
I don't
door.
think anyone would let you lead the group though.
No.
No.
No. He's
No.
he's just saying like he wants to be one of the first few people in
Yeah.
if he can.
Um,
Which is fine.
It's-
I don't see an issue. with
Who's
that.
stopping him?
Somebody's
There you
gonna
go.
have to distract the barkeep.
I'm gonna actually go up to the barkeep.
bartender. Oh
Yeah.
no. In your form?
Oh yeah.
No. I would.
Okay, that's why.
Sorry. Yes. No, I used my disguise self and went back to my elven form. I'm gonna go up to the barkeep. I'm gonna hand him 50 gold, and I'm gonna say, "We need the building for the rest of the day."
A day? A week? Maybe a month.
We're not gonna stay here that long.
don't
we
know
got
that.
places to go.
We do, but
We stopped and got involved. Can we just stop now?
No.
Basically, I'm trying to rent the building out without him in it.
Yeah.
See,
But-
this was early day, kind of midday. He'll take it and go. You can have it for the next 4 or 5 hours.
Okay. Good enough.
He's like, listen, nighttime is my prime time.
Well, no, it's also if I need to lock this building.
Oh yeah, that's true. When it
This
gets
is
dark.
my safe place.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Right.
That's
Yeah,
valid as fuck.
valid is the.
So
You don't want to deal with the
he leaves.
He doesn't have to leave.
Once everybody
No, he
is
leaves.
in,
I'm
That's
sorry.
what he asked.
I asked. No,
Okay, you did.
Don't let the little one get into whatever drink he wants. That's my only
Where do you keep the expensive stuff? The good stuff.
good joke. I ain't telling you that.
I'll give you 20 more gold.
He goes in the back, doesn't tell you where, and he just brings you a very fancy bottle.
Okay. Cool. 70 gold down the fucking drain. That's fine.
At a bar.
Alright, and he leaves?
Yep.
Okay, cool. I barricade up the door so that we can have our privacy.
Okay. Sounds like a plan.
I start pouring myself a drink out of the very fancy bottle.
Oh no, that has not left my hands. That is for me. That is for me. Yeah,
I
I'm
hold
drinking.
up a glass to you.
I give you some. Obviously, I'm not going to tell you no. But I
You
start
see
actively drinking out of it.
Scab behind the bar shaking some stuff. He's like, what do you guys want?
No,
What does everyone want?
Stop. Not you. Specifically, not you.
Alright. And
Feel offended.
okay, are all of the junior officers here?
No.
Okay. What
Wraith
junior
is
officers
off
are
with the
here?
sister. And
Epitaph
that's
stayed here.
Judge is
Epitaph is
where's
still here.
Judge?
Judge is with you guys.
Judge is here. Eve, Mnemonic. Wraith is not here.
Correct.
He's the only one actually at the moment.
Yeah.
So
Because Blondie's there and oops.
So
Bonnie's by the
Songbird's still
door.
there too.
Songbird was with us.
Mhm.
alright.
Yeah, I don't imagine that Songbird would have
Maybe-
left the outer
maybe-
perimeter.
I
of
was
the
gonna say, maybe
woods.
actually on the way back, I would have sent Mnemonic to go check on Wraith.
Okay, so then those two are not here.
Cool.
Cool. So the important ones are here. Sweet. You know, everybody that hates me is here.
Oh.
Most everybody that
I was
hates me.
saying Mnemonic is indifferent, so
No, I was talking about Wraith. Wraith does not like
Well,
Oh,
that's because I
yeah.
tried to kill him.
yeah.
You know, and
Correct.
whatever.
a few things, but yes,
Yeah.
that's
Oh,
definitely
well,
that's
the big one.
definitely the
And
big one.
a pivotal one.
So after everybody's gathered around, I drop my form, drop my disguised self to show my true form. Take a big old swig out of this really nice bottle, and I say, "My name is Tolrock Starshade. 2,000 years ago, I was corrupted in an iron oak forest made to look like this. Since then, I have been alone and on the run for pretty much the rest of my life. About 60 years ago, Red found me in my iron oak forest, promised me a better life, and then locked me away. I am a piece of shit. I am not a good person.
Here, here.
However, I am a Harbinger. I accept the role of Harbinger. I will follow the commander. I will sometimes listen to the lieutenant. Don't think you know me. Don't try to appeal to my better side because there isn't one. You may not like me. That's fine. But I will fight tooth and nail to protect each and every one of you if I can. What I was doing out there was trying to figure out what the fuck is wrong with me. Did I get upset and irrational? Yes. Should I not have yelled at the junior officers? Absolutely, and I apologize for that. Do I regret any of my decisions? No. I'm sorry that you're not going to agree with the way that the outlook of my intentions. That is just how I am. But when it comes down to it, I am a Harbinger. I have decided to take up this mantle. I am going to continue to take up this mantle. And that is that. What?
You are a liability. and saying you'll protect us while simultaneously saying you don't regret a single decision that puts so many of us in potential danger sounds like nonsense to me.
Here, here.
I will say, I will also follow the commander. It is my job. It is my oath. I want you to understand that saying, I'm selfish, it's just me, is bullshit. And me and my junior officers will do what we are told and nothing beyond that when it comes to you.
What's your passive perception?
17.
20.
You notice coming out of one of the back rooms, Wraith, but he's not making a presence. He's there.
I think the Keeper's words really resonates with Hades. And you can kind of see him not shut down, but you like really can tell that like he realizes now the position he has put all of you in. Like withholding that secret, and also like by keeping that secret and allowing any of this to continue without any repercussion has put all of you in danger. And so like you can kind of tell that he gets like a seldom like low energy kind of vibe, and
Like
then
shrinks in his seat a little bit.
shrinks. Yes, shrinks for sure.
I stand up.
Well, what's up? Oh,
You see Judge put their hand up, if I may speak. Looking at you, so you're the commander. I don't speak for everyone, but I do speak for myself. And I don't think any one of us here give a fuck who you were. It's because you are a Harbinger now. And that's the stuff we care about. If you want to figure out your shit, cool. Don't endanger everyone else.
And understand that being a harbinger means endangering yourself is endangering your people, because we are going to protect each other.
All of this could have been avoided if you just talked to us.
It is twice you ran into the nest, and twice we ran after you. When I ask you if you would rather me leave you for dead, I am really asking you not to lead us into death.
And I feel like Andromeda also, when she said, we don't care who you are in the past life or previously, I would have taken an intentional step towards you and just like an I'm not afraid of you. Like, this is what the fuck ever.
Y'all are peers.
Right.
And all that being said, if we can help you, if you're trying to figure out how to fix or whatever you're trying to do, we are the Harbingers. We look out for our own.
I understand that. I don't need your help with this. I don't want your help with this. This is a journey.
Then walk away, because that is not the Harbinger way.
So that's how you feel about it, Commander.
We want to be here for you. If we can't help somebody that doesn't want to be helped, we are not.
I'm just hopping up the back like
care and service. We're mercenaries.
PvP.
They are brethren, but if you won't regard us as such, then you are free
I
to
think
go.
Specifically, what he's saying is he doesn't want help with his personal shit. Right? Is that what
Yeah.
you're saying? Okay.
Okay, but
That
when your personal shit is endangering us, that's what you're going to talk about.
Okay. He was just meditating.
Okay, but
Let's
Right
say-
into the woods.
Okay,
That was dumb shit.
as
next
far
to
as
the
I'm
woods,
concerned,
without letting anyone know where he was going.
or what he was doing, and then lashes out at my officers for presumably protecting you from what they thought was a danger. And
were
then you
told
lashed
to
out
do.
on them.
They were
And
given orders.
you were told, you were given orders to come downstairs and talk about it when you were ready. Or not downstairs, down the hall.
Yeah.
In the fucking bar. Fuck off.
Also, all four of you, please take inspiration.
All four of you.
The four who have been in the conversation.
Okay. Everybody
Alice
but
has
the guy.
kind of been just doing. Yeah. Yeah, he knows why. Unless he has something to say.
Now let's speak up.
No. But that's also because Malice is pretty ambivalent about the entire thing. I don't think he cares whether Ash in Hand stays or goes.
You've had a very indifferent attitude about everything.
I guess
so-
I get what you're saying about whatever, it's his personal business. But then here's the thing, don't put your personal business before the Harbingers.
Well, it's not even that. Your personal business is affecting the Harbingers.
Right,
It's
that's what I'm
just
saying.
all
Yeah.
there is to it. And literally, all you had to do was talk to us. You know how much of your demons can be conquered with, companionship?
Power.
Straight up.
Which we understand if that's not what you want. But if you're saying you're going to be a Harbinger, stick to your oath. Stick to your oath.
I am not here to make friends. I am here to be a harbinger. That does not. Nowhere in the oath that we took said that we had to be friends.
It does
It's
say you
okay,
have to.
but you're still an oathbreaker. You don't follow orders. You are endangering other harbingers, which is a part of the oath. You will not harm another harbinger, and your recklessness
To this day, I have not directly harmed a single harbinger as they were a harbinger.
Indirectly, directly, I register it as directly. Directly, you are potentially harming my officers. Point blank, period.
I guess we respect that you want to still be there for us, but then that means you need to make the decision, is this for you? That's what the commander basically said. No hard feelings, but if you need to do your personal business.
Couldn't have said it better, Judge.
What does being a harbinger mean to you? Why have you taken on this role? Why do you accept it? Why do you want to stay?
I get paid to kill people. We're mercenaries.
Okay, you can go.
Simple as that.
Yeah, but we've had this talk before. You know you're more than that. You know you want more than that. Why are you shrinking yourself? And again, at the expense of my officers, it's not going to be tolerated.
Even your own. Epitaph is the one who carried you back.
And covered you to hide your identity.
Slept with you all night to make sure you were safe.
Yeah.
I, who chased after you into the woods to prove to you that I want you here. I want to give you a chance. I want to show you that you're not alone in this world, but every olive branch that I give you, you have no remorse for it. You have no gratitude, no accountability.
And you were willing to trust Red when he said that he would give you a better chance at life. And in a weird way, this is much better than what you could have had.
Yeah, but he was promised the world and was
Red
getting
betrayed
nothing
me.
from what he said.
You did lock him up after promising
Red also
Sure.
betrayed me.
But it
Yeah,
seems
you are
like
so attached to him.
I think that there's different ways to respond to trauma. I don't think you're as scary as you want to pretend you are.
I don't think I'm scary.
You said you're a piece of shit. Something
Absolutely.
people should not be not afraid of.
I have no fear of the fact that I'm a piece
You
of
have
shit.
no remorse, no empathy. That's something to fear. But you're not actually what you're putting yourself out to be. If you have the goal to try to introspect, if that's what you were really trying to do, that's humanity. So you can keep lying to yourself if you want. You can go off wandering on your own and be a lone wolf if you want. But you want to heal. You made the effort. The very fraught effort, unfortunately.
It's not like I could finish.
There will be more opportunities with people who can make sure you don't catch yourself on fire. That's all we're asking. Let us stand there so you don't catch on fire again. We're not asking to be inside your mind while you figure your shit out.
You running off and doing shit, and then us chasing after you because we care about you, and then endangering each other. It's not cool. Because all of us just care about you. You're a harbinger. Are you not?
You've worked hard in this little time to try to be cohesive.
All the cards are on the table, Commander. Am I staying or am I going? Make the decision.
We'll do this in a democratic fashion. We'll leave it to a vote.
Take inspiration, because you would know, in the Chronicle, that is the way they do it. It can be a vote among the senior officers.
All right.
The juniors are allowed to be present, but they do not get to make any decision.
Leave it to a vote.
Bro, you fucking money shot at me with like all kinds of inspirations.
And also,
I had zero starting today. I have 4 now. Alright, huh?
So how many senior officers do we have?
Just us.
4.
4.
5.
5.
I can't be part of the vote.
I
You
count as
can
1.
vote.
Yeah,
You can vote.
And the commander counts as 1, so there's 5.
I was going to say in the event of a tie.
I would say you probably get to vote last because you get to be tiebreaker.
Sure.
Would be how it would go.
Sure.
I would imagine. Who's starting it off?
I have one question before I vote, and I would like you to answer honestly.
There,
If you accept,
there is probably,
Judge
I would
says
imagine.
I can cast a zone of truth.
I'm happy to, if you're okay with that.
Okay. I accept.
It casts
Okay.
it, so you don't have to.
I fail intentionally, obviously.
Were you genuinely trying to introspect for healing, or were you introspecting for selfish reasons?
I was introspecting for selfish reasons.
Okay.
This is crazy.
Any other questions?
Selfish reasons is still so wrong.
You can hear anything you want. All you have to do is ask. Right, Judge?
Yep.
Why do you want to be a harbinger?
I want to use the Harbinger's resources, and I want to track down the corruption that plagued me as well as my land.
Why do you want to be alone?
Do you not realize what you're looking at right now? Who the fuck would ever want to be around something like this? That's why.
We're all monsters in our own rights.
I can name everyone in this room that has no fear of you.
And they have probably done no better or worse. I can tell you that Hades is not perfect, and he has done a lot of wrong.
In fact, I think most of us here have committed crimes. Except for me, of course.
Mm-hmm.
I'm good.
I'm sure you committed a crime.
It's how my whole life.
And that's a crime in its own.
How dare you, you shit fucking slave.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Rapunzel, why don't you put down your hair?
Oh. Alright.
Are there any more questions?
Is the selfish reason you mentioned earlier the goal you just stated? To find your people?
I mean, other
Heal
things.
Heal your land.
Other things.
So he said to find
Yeah.
curse that.
Or the thing that
We did
cursed
not
us.
Curse
state-
his lands.
They did not
The
state
so-
their
yeah,
intention
The
afterwards.
source of the curse.
Yeah, they did not state their intention afterwards.
And my answer is yes.
Has any of this changed your thoughts on us?
And I guess Andromeda then would, like, hearing you say who would want to be around this, like, obviously you didn't take my step close to you as what I meant it to be. And I say, we just stormed into literally things that are worse than you. Twice. Not even blinking. We slept in the same building as you, knowing what you were. You can have self-loathing all you want. Nobody here experiences that same loathing for the way that you look.
Take inspiration.
Black man cook! Black man cook!
Hey, I ain't gonna say no.
All right. Then there's just one more question to be, two more questions to be asked.
Well, you didn't answer the first one.
Which one?
Has
What
this
do you think?
changed your mind on what you thought of us, or like what you thought, them to perceive you, us to perceive you?
Yes.
Is it going to change the way you act? You need to trust us, as we are putting our trust into you.
I cannot give you a clear answer to that.
I've heard all I need to hear to put it up to a vote.
Mm-hmm. All in favor of me staying. All opposed.
No one's done either. How about we go down the line? We'll start with the lieutenant, and then skip you for now, and we'll go back around. Stay or go?
Were we doing yay or nays for staying?
Yay for stay, nay for go.
Yay for stay, nay for go.
If you could have just said that you could at least try to change your behaviors, I wouldn't feel like you would put my people in danger.
And you see a head nod from Hades. And what looks like the keeper.
I know this is out of place, but Mouse, take some inspiration for just staying true to your character.
Stoic.
Staying
Stoic.
He said,
Well,
Dude, it's so
what
concerning.
you
You
guys
have no
said.
clue.
I'm waiting for Kristen. Did you vote? I heard you say something. But
And I heard the monologue.
Yay or
What's the
nay?
vote?
Sorry. You don't, unless you can truly tell me that you want to be here and that you would benefit us and that you would help protect us in what we are trying to do. If you cannot tell me that that will not be a goal for you to strive towards, then I cannot let you stay. This is your last chance. Or my vote is for you to go.
We are willing to listen to you one last time.
I have made my intentions very clear, and they have not changed.
Alright, here to go.
Let us move on.
And
Thought
we'll
it's a
go.
nay.
All in favor of him?
Nay.
You
Well,
said
we're
nay.
going one by one.
We're
One by
voting
one.
Yep.
Nay.
Just because you are the technical turn vote, I want to
Yeah.
Well, before I vote, I just have one question. Do you want to be hearing that?
Yes.
I'll vote. Yeah.
Hmm.
Every fiber of my being cannot stand selfishness. My life has been devotion. But I have watched so many people who I'm sure have done things way worse than you ever have. I've spent also my entire life of devotion learning about the evils and the goods and the in-betweens. I've also spent a good amount of time being with a man who was constantly deceiving himself. And as much as you may hate him, I see that in you. I think what we're experiencing here is not you actually. I think we're experiencing a difference in perception. The way you view the world is as a tool to use or set on fire if it doesn't benefit you. And I think that's out of fear. And I think that that's a shell that can be cracked. And so I vote yay.
One
So
nay,
it's a tie.
1 nay, 2 yay. What's your vote?
Well, does he not get a vote in this?
I'm gonna let you go first because
I mean, that's true. What would you? I mean, I guess it's for yourself, but like,
I guess how do votes work? Because
I'm saying if he says yay,
if I'm going to be a
matter.
tiebreaker, how am I a tiebreaker?
That's
if
why I
it's
said
not
that.
even
The
Yeah.
vote doesn't matter. He says yay.
correct.
It only matters if he says no,
Correct.
which would be weird.
I mean, not necessarily.
But he
As much as
answered.
he wants to be here,
He
if he doesn't
asked
see-
if he wanted to be a harbinger, and you voted yes.
This is his chance to get
Throw up the yay if that's what you truly believe.
I have a request, Commander. I would like to give my vote to Epitaph.
Ooh, interesting.
I do not feel it fair for me to vote.
And Epitaph has his feelings towards me. Permission granted.
I don't know if. I mean, there's a lot of stuff happened. He was supposed to be watching him. He's just left him behind. There's a lot probably going on in Epitaph.
He just heard him say he was doing things for selfish reasons, didn't consider Epitaph when he left. He's
You know what? Actually, now that you say that, now I don't know if I just throw him in this. I don't know if I would just Hades. I don't know if Hades would just throw him into that. This is senior officer
very much
business.
like throwing him under the bus.
Exactly. Well, and this is
I would
senior
not.
officer
I don't think
business.
I would.
I don't think Hades would. This is you have to get in front of this. You
can
have
also
to stand
choose
in
to
front
not
of this.
pick one way or another. You can.
To be
Yes.
fair, I also feel like people are missing the subtlety of this. The implication might be he doesn't want to make the decision because he wants everybody else to make the decision. If he votes, then that changes.
It is fair.
The whole
If he
point-
doesn't vote at all, it has to be us that keeps him here.
Actually, I hear you. My point is, the whole point is that he needs to take some accountability as well. That's been half
so
of the
him
battle.
voting yay I stay is him taking accountability.
Accountability. It's taking account.
Yes, because honestly, him giving his vote to at least the one person that he did have trust to
want him here in order
is
to
giving
accept
his
role here.
taking the responsibility. I
All right,
guess.
all right.
I can see that. Like I do see that. I think that's what he was going for. Just worded
Yes.
not that way.
Yes. That's what I was-
Proceed.
I would like to make
Insight.
insight
Yeah. Okay.
for
Into
deception.
On
me?
Yes, to
Okay.
see if
Well, he can't lie right
I
now.
cannot lie. We are in a zone of truth. I cannot lie.
no,
I'm gonna turn to Epitaph
you can take control of that. It's your junior
Mhm.
officer.
Hey,
Well,
you're a backup character.
No, hold
So-
on.
Do
I
you
need
want
to
me
have
to?
I need you to. I need to
Okay.
have a conversation with Epitaph.
Okay, well that's fine. But I mean, okay, yeah, that's fine.
So I'm gonna look at Epitaph and I'm gonna say, ask me anything.
You're asking the one person who doesn't
I
know
have
what
a-
you want him
I
to.
have a question.
Okay.
Like as Epitaph?
As Epitaph.
Okay.
Do you want? Can I have this?
Yeah,
Can I take him
absolutely,
over for a minute?
absolutely.
You can for sure. While I look up my notes on Epitaph.
Why did you leave without telling me
Which
Who
time?
made it personal?
this morning? I'm not. Forget the Harbingers. Harbingers aside, have I not proven myself devoted?
Epitaph, you are the only person in the Harbingers that I truly trust beside the commander.
Obviously not.
But the events of this morning had nothing to do with you. As I stated earlier, everything that happened this morning was purely selfish intent. I had demons I needed to fight, and I needed to do it alone. So I did. That is my answer to your question.
Okay. As I read how his personality is a little bit to make sure that I was in the right mindset for this.
He's made of faith.
Not only that, one of his considered somewhat a weakness is his absolute of the necessity of that death is absolute. He is intolerance of weakness, disobedience, and mercy.
Yeah. Oh, there we are. And there's been plenty of disobedience.
So
But it depends on who in context. If he has an undying loyalty to Ash in hand, then
Well, but that's his thing.
is
He abandoned that leadership position.
I think it's the fact that this is also in a way a form of mercy.
They agreed. Agreed.
So I would say Epitaph would say nay.
Then I think we're done here.
Mind you, he's
My
also
vote's
kind of
not
selfish
matter.
as fuck. So
Yeah.
Two yays and the rest were nays.
Well,
Two
obviously,
yays,
he
two
wanted us to
nays.
abandon
What are you
the
talking about?
leadership.
You
He
are
was
the
a
tiebreaker.
really good
You are the
leader.
tiebreaker.
Oh, you said yay. Who else?
Both of them say
I
yay.
said yay.
Oh, you did. Oh, I'm
it's
sorry.
yay.
So you're the
Two nays.
tiebreaker,
You
buddy.
are the tiebreaker.
Said I guess we're done here.
Well, I thought that
Hey,
was his answer.
Hey, I
was like,
tried
damn.
to do the good.
He tried to say, I'm not making that decision.
Listen, if
So,
Dominic made a
Hades,
positive
I will
decision,
add,
and
I
Dominic
will
said,
put this in
man
your
reminds me
mind
of
as
Red,
well.
I can't let him go.
You saw, in a sense, a reason to keep him around. You knew what his secret was. You made the decision of also to not tell anyone, which is true, but it's because
Who's saying this?
me to you.
Tyler,
Yeah.
God? God?
I just put this perspective in your mind.
God?
But you made it very clear that you made it very clear that your people mean way more than your personal feelings. So do with what you think you would do, but I'm just putting that in your mind to make you sure you like that's how you've definitely made Hades sound. So
You know what? I'll do one last look around the room. And I just kind of want to gather everyone's demeanor right now. Malice, obviously, hasn't changed, I would imagine. You're very... Like, do you seem like you're swaying one way, or are you just
he definitely
stone
said
cold as ever?
like he
Well, but I'm not talking about his body
We-
language. What he looks like right now. Like,
I think the real way to be able to read Malice is, like I said, you have to look at the subtlety of it. Malice isn't the kind of person who's gonna outright just say with his body language, "This is what I feel." But I feel
So
like
you
if
look
you
indifferent.
are, but I feel like if you are looking at Malice right now, after all the votes that happened, his body language might tease the idea that he sees something in Ashman.
I know you're the observant type. I will look
Just
over to
also-
Ashenhand.
Sorry to interrupt you, but I view it from the perspective that malice comes from the Drow. He comes from a group of people who are very war hungry, very like obedient. Like he was kind of a harbinger long before he was already a harbinger. So in a sense, he understands that frustration of being tied down to certain ideals and not having that space for individuality or freedom. So I feel like he sees a kindred spirit in Ashenhand, even if Ashenhand doesn't actually know that.
To be fair, you also got confirmation on other things about your people as well that definitely has probably made that feel more at home too.
Hades will look at Ashenhand, and he will say that if you truly mean that you want to be a harbinger, then we want you to be a harbinger. I want you to be a harbinger. But if you ever put any of my officers in danger, indirectly, directly, purposely, unpurposely, you'll pay for it in blood. Yay.
All right. I think we just had our first call to vote, which is wild. How do you feel after that?
Me or Ashenhand?
Ashen.
I was like, 'cause I got a lot of anxiety. Like, I have been put on spot a lot.
Put yourself on the spot, bitch.
Just trying to
I
do
did.
this to
I did
yourself.
do that. I did this to myself.
You made him.
Satisfied.
Okay. Well, with you being satisfied, I think we'll be satisfied here tonight. That definitely went a lot further over,
I knew it
and I'm
was
okay. I'm okay with that. I think that was worth it for sure.
I hope
So-
Oxiter's mother is okay with that. Oh no.
I mean, yeah, that's fair. So thank you everybody for watching. Maybe next time they will defeat these Wendigos. Who knows what's gonna happen?
Maybe we'll actually fight them.
Or will we continue fighting ourselves?
Oh, right. Got Jesus here. Raccoon Jesus.
All right, well, that's
Around
gonna
your
be it
Jesus
from
feet.
us. Thank you for spending this time with us, and
Thank you guys.
yes, happy Pride.
Well, Pride Month has been great for you guys.
Yeah,
And thank you so much for tuning in.
Yeah,
for
thank
real.
you.
Yes, thank
We
you so
appreciate
much.
all of you so
Thank
much.
you, guys.
Alrighty,
All
with
right.
that, you and your officers. Dismissed.